You will have seen that for the last couple of months I have been shooting a Longthorne Sporter. Now, after losing a couple of stone, both Sean and I noticed in our last video that the gun unfortunately doesn't fit me anymore. So I got on the phone to Jim, who's very kindly asked us to come up, and they're going to show us how they make their custom socks, and he's going to be making me a brand new one. Jim.
Ed, nice to see you again. I see you've lost some weight since the last time.
Yeah.
And you've been shooting with one of our guns for a couple of months.
And it now doesn't fit me.
Okay, I can see why. You look marvellous.
Thank you.
Might I say.
It's nice of you for a change.
Still overweight, but marvellous.
Just less fat.
Less fat, yeah.
Less fat.
So you've obviously been dieting or something like that. So,
yeah.
Because that's a huge change.
Yeah, we've done 2.5 stone in 2 months, which is a big change.
Wow. Are you going to lose any more? Because I noticed, the plan for today is we're going to do a gun fit.
Yeah.
If you're going to lose an awful lot more weight, it's not going to work, is it? Because already the gun doesn't fit you because we've changed shape and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, are you going to lose some more weight?
That's the plan. I'd like to do another stone.
Oh, so you can,
Yeah, come in a little bit more.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah.
That'll be good for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's improved my shooting. I feel a lot fitter. My concentration's a lot better. But we went out, I shot with the Longthorne that you very kindly let me last weekend, and I noticed that I'd get into my mount and then I'd have to lift up over the gun to look. And obviously...
Oh, I can see you,
Yeah.
You're much more beautiful than you were before.
Thank you.
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
It's a little like a hamster, but it's fine.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let's see the gun on you now.
Yeah.
We've got it here somewhere.
Yep.
Let's have a look at what goes on. So, gun empty. Right. Yep. Well, you definitely can't see anything.
No.
And if you can do that again. So, I'm probably going to pick on the way you're mounting the gun.
Of course.
Just a couple of reasons. So, you're going to be using this gun for clays and for game come the game season.
Yeah, it's going to be like my one gun. I want to try and, obviously among doing the gun reviews, but I want to try and have one gun that I do everything with. So
okay.
It's going to be a bit of an all-rounder.
I'd probably argue with that and say, if you want a gun and you want to score high points with it, that should be, for clays, then that should be a gun. And we'll go through that, why and everything else. And if you're going to shoot game, there's a reason you have the gun slightly fitting differently.
Yeah.
And we'll just show you all the different reasons. So you can't see a thing. So firstly, you can't see anything. So that's not going to help, is it? But I noticed when you mount the gun, kind of mounting it quite low in your shoulder. You're way down in your shoulder. And if you mount the gun up again, but make sure that you mount it low in the shoulder like you did, where it hurts. So you've now come below the shoulder joint.
Yeah.
In here. And so now you'll find, and I bet you found this the other day, it's just digging into your shoulder and starting to get painful.
Yeah.
So forget face on the gun. If you close the gun up, I'll take the gun. You lift your elbow up. And all I'm doing now is making sure that I can feel that groove in your shoulder so that I know where I'm going to put the gun. I'm going to put the gun here, roughly where I want it. You bring the gun, now this time, start again. So, I hope you don't mind me telling you this. So all I'm going to do is, if I've got a customer in and I'm going to start with a gun fit, it's pointless me fitting the gun to somebody that's mounting the gun not as well as they could.
Yep.
Not necessarily wrong, because it doesn't stop you shooting with it. It just means we might be able to improve it a little.
Yep.
So elbow up again, and that's so that I can find your shoulder. I want it about there. Now, instead of you bringing your face to the gun, I want the gun to your face. Now, and if you don't mind me touching you, sir, I'm going to do this. Now, the gun is probably 2 inches higher in your shoulder.
Yeah.
And you can see over it.
Yeah.
So, not quite enough.
Yeah.
but you can definitely see over it. So what's happened is, so what happened was, basically you're mounting the gun like this,
Yep.
low down in your shoulder.
Yep.
I've rotated the gun round a bit.
Bringing my head.
And bringing your head further up, so now you can see over it again.
Yeah.
So we need to find out why you're doing that, and normally what you've got is, the gun's made.
Yeah.
You've got to learn to shoot with it.
Yeah, you've got to work with what you've got.
And we haven't got to do that today. We can make it and change it to however we want it to be.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do, or we're going to try. So, gun mount again. Now think about where it mounts in your shoulder. That's probably a little bit high, but let's have a look. But now you can clearly see over the top of it.
Yep.
You're not enough still. You need to come up another 2 or 3 millimeters. But we need to know why you want to mount the gun down in your shoulder.
Yeah.
So we either need to move the stock up or move your body.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I noticed, and where I would normally start with people, is at the ground.
Yeah.
Ground level. You're turning quite oblique to the target.
Yeah, I've got a habit. I like to stand
Sideways
very
up.
sideways, predominantly, obviously, for my driven game shooting, and I, push with my hips rather than anything else.
This is where it now becomes an issue if you want to be in the 90s instead of the 70s in target shooting, because you're not going to turn oblique to the targets in a clay target, because you've got a window that you've got to work with in the cage, and if you're shooting FITASC or something like that, the variation of the targets that you might get, you need to be able to move.
Yeah.
So if you mount the gun up pointing that way, turn around a bit more so that you're really the wrong way to the target.
Which is completely how I would shoot.
Which is exactly how you would shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. The problem is, you now run out of movement in that direction, and you go tight up your back.
Yeah.
And so you're not good on those targets anymore. Got plenty of moves, stay with the gun. So if I bring you around to where you should start from, about there,
Yeah.
you need to relax this shoulder. There you go. Just relax. Now you've got all that movement.
Yep.
And all this movement. Don't roll your shoulders.
Yeah. I have a habit of when I come that side that
you roll over.
Yeah. Which is why
this is what do you want to score. What you've got to do, decide what it is that you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Do I want to hit more targets?
Yes. That's the big thing at the moment, is trying to improve my consistency and my hit rate.
Can I borrow that gun for a second? I would like to see this. When we've finished.
Yep.
This doesn't fit me, but I'll do it. So now if you notice, I'm much more round, but I'm still not 45 degrees, and I'm definitely not 90 degrees, because that's wrong.
Yeah.
As I mount the gun, watch what my head does.
Yeah, head doesn't really move.
It doesn't move at all, so I go, because I'm focused on the target.
Yep.
So I have targets coming, I can see it, mount the gun to it and shoot. So I'm not, the position between my head and my eyes and my body and the shoulders isn't changing.
Yeah,
only the gun's coming into view, and I can now shoot. But I've got all that movement, and that's it. But you want to be more like a gun turret than you do a game shooter.
I find that, especially on my right-hand side, on the game days, that when you get stuff late out the back, that I will, and we can see it on the videos when we film, that I actually push, when I've run out of swing, I push the gun away from the face.
Everybody
push with the arms, because that's run out of movement.
Yeah.
And I am one of those, especially when we go and shoot the higher stuff, I like to get and shoot stuff as a crosser, purely so that I can see my lead.
Yes.
It's the only reason that I use that technique, is because on the high stuff you need such a big gap that I haven't got the confidence to
pull through it and not see the target.
Yeah, for an extended period of time.
That's the same as me. I don't like to shoot stuff where I can't see it.
Yeah.
I don't shoot stuff, primarily I don't shoot stuff out front, because it disappears behind the gun.
Yeah.
And I like to shoot things as a crosser, which is why you're leaving it till later and then leaning back to shoot it as a crosser.
Yeah.
That's fine. You'd never do that in a clay competition.
No.
So we've got to decide what we're setting you up for.
Yep.
Primarily.
Yeah.
You'll be able to use the gun for both. but it will be better for one or the other.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. So we've started with your feet, and we've complained about that. We've complained about the way you stand, and I've complained about where you put the gun in your shoulder.
Is there anything else?
We're going to look at something else. Right, if you can mount the gun at me, I'm just going to check, because I notice when you mount the gun at me, it looks a bit odd.
Okay.
That's better. And you close one eye, and then you disappear behind the gun.
Yep.
Okay, so first of all, let's stop you disappearing behind the gun, because we can't do anything, well, we can't see anything. So firstly, we're going to get it so you can actually see me.
Yep.
Because you definitely couldn't then. And this is just a quick way of working out what's going on. That should do for now. Okay, gun at me. Think like a clay shooter now. Okay, so you've got this thing going on with your thumb, so I'm guessing your left eye wants to take over on the gun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's one of the things that Sean helped me with. So after I had my stroke, 18, 19 months ago now, was my left eye, my right eye was the side that I had the issue with. And so, especially on left to right targets, as I'd come into the gun from sort of like a semi-pre-mounted position, my left eye was still looking at the target. So one of the things we did was the left eye, as soon as I've seen the target and I've got my depth perception, the left eye goes, and then I keep my hand high to block the left eye out.
That's not helping with your target acquisition and also the maneuvering of the gun. What I want you to do this time, and these changes are going to be really difficult right now.
Yeah.
And we're just going to try them, and all I'm trying to do is see what I've got to do and what I've got to change to make things change better. So this time I want you to put your hand in a more relaxed position,
okay,
where your thumb isn't blocking your eye.
Yep.
And mount the gun up. Put it like you'd like it to be rather than trying to force it up the side of the barrel. So now when we look at that, it's not in your way, it's not blocking your vision, but it's in a better position for shooting.
Yep.
And that's, you've got more control over the gun. If you're not rotating your wrist up high, that's not going to help with actually driving the gun in the right direction.
Yep.
Because your wrist would naturally just point.
Yeah.
So
I'm when I stand and look at targets, I always point, and that's the exact position that I'll have, finger down, down the barrel, pointing at the target.
Okay. So, I noticed you've got glasses on. Are they prescription glasses?
Yep.
You can do something with the prescription to make your eyes focus on your right side.
Yep.
So get the prescription made so that the left eye is slightly out of focus, 5-10 yards out.
Yep.
That eye wants to be out of focus.
Yep.
So that
that's
the one that's driving everything.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a little cheat just to get you mounting the gun in the same way every time with both eyes open. You'll find you tend to mount the gun squarer and everything if you can see what you're doing.
Yep.
And that sounds daft. You know what I mean? It sounds like really sensible and really like the simplest thing. But if you can see what you're doing, it's going to be a lot easier. So if you can mount the gun up over there, keep focused on that point.
Yep.
Just bring it down a little bit, and then I'm going to step in. Don't look at me, because that will be counterproductive. I'm just going to do that for now. So, okay, head off the gun down. So it's a little bit low. So what I've got is, I know it needs to go about there. Try that. So mount the gun up. Right. And head up off the gun. Still a little bit low. What I'm trying to do is get it just high enough so or low enough so it blocks your vision as it interrupts your vision as the gun comes into play.
As the head comes down, it takes it away.
But while you're looking at me and looking for the targets,
Can't see it.
You can't see it, they're in full view. So there you go. Okay, so now it takes a bit of messing about to get it right the first time. That will probably do for the purposes of the gun fit. So again, and then head off the gun, looking for the target, waiting for the target to come.
Yeah, can hardly see it.
You can hardly see it. So when you point the gun straight down the camera, because that's what you're going to have to do now, to show what that does, and do exactly the same thing, head off the gun, head into the gun, and then you'll see what the difference is. Okay, so we've done some stuff and we've changed a few little things.
Yeah.
And what we're actually trying to do is find out what to do with the gun.
Yeah.
So when you mount the gun up now, if you can do it one more time to my eye, both eyes open.
That's wrong.
Right, so now you can clearly see above, over the top of the barrel, and your left eye definitely isn't doing anything because the barrel is perfectly straight with the gun. Right, gun down, both eyes closed. And mount the gun at me. Mount the gun at my eye, both eyes closed. Open your eyes. Okay, so I notice when you do that, you're not as hard into the gun.
No.
Which because it's what you will do when you shoot.
Yeah.
So, so we'll do one more time. Don't think about. Only you just got to think about your gun mount. That's all you've got to do right now.
Both eyes shut again.
Both eyes shut. You cheated and opened your eyes. So it doesn't work when you cheat and open your eyes, because then you can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So both eyes closed. Keep them closed. Open your eyes. So now you thought about it and you pushed a lot harder into the gun, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to do that either, because that doesn't work either. This time I want you to mount the gun with your eyes closed, so it's just comfortable. Okay, much better. Right, so you change slightly side to side.
Yeah.
As you do that. We're going to do something else. You've seen me do this before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where was the line on the bird when I did it?
High.
Straight through the middle of the bird, right? That's what I want.
Yeah.
That same line.
Yeah.
Only because the bird is just there as a target. We're not bothered that it's a bird. It should really be a target. Yeah. So, I want you to come. You've seen the bird coming from the thing, and I want you to just paint a line straight through it.
Yep.
Don't stop. Don't go fast. But as you saw what I did, the gun came to my face, and I was already on the tail of the target when the gun came to my face. Because if you were game shooting, that's exactly what you would do. You wouldn't be on it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be pre-mounted and yeah. Okay.
It's like a fit-ask shot. And again, nice and slow. Focus on the target. Every time you move, every time you look away from the target, the light will do this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was low, then I was high, and then I was in the middle.
Yeah. So you're focusing. You're trying to see the gun.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for the red dot. It's really hard not to look for it.
So I want you to look at the bird.
Okay.
So with your start there.
Yep.
So this is now I'm allowing you to be twisted on the target.
Okay.
So as the gun comes to the target, keep your eyes now turn your eyes to the target, not your head. Just turn your eyes to the target. Now as the gun comes up to your face, you start twisting with the whole body. Okay?
Okay.
Do not look at the gun. If you don't look at the gun, you will hit the target. I can see it, it's fine. The battery's a bit dim in that thing. So, and again, one more time, just like that. And what everybody thinks, I'm trying to get you to see the comb height and all the rest of it. I'm absolutely not. So, if we look at it from this side,
It's coming.
and I want, yeah, it's going to fall over that as well now. Right, okay, we'll start filming again. Start again. So I want you to do exactly the same thing again. I want you to just focus on the target.
Yeah.
This thing about really stare at the target, I've got a slightly different way of doing that. So that when you're over here, that target's in soft focus.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah.
You know you're coming up to it. You know you're bringing the gun to it. And then as you come to it, really focus on which bit of the target you're going to pull the trigger at.
Yeah.
So don't forget about the lead and all the rest of it. The lead will come because the gun's moving.
Yep. Yeah. Just what line you're going to pull
line.
through
So
it.
really focus on the line at the target, not at the gun. So try that. Don't go fast. And again. Really focus on the target. Right. So we're doing about the right thing there.
Yeah.
So the reason I had no reason at all to do that other than to get your head to be in the right place on the gun.
Yeah.
But when you do that and you're not getting into the
Not
gun,
driving in.
I'm going to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 2 pictures. Right, mount the gun up at the bird, the way you would normally. So let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay. Now, if we can have you, same thing, I want really focus on where that line's going to be as you pull the trigger this time.
Okay.
No, that was wrong. Focus on the bird. I knew it was wrong and I was looking there.
And that was straight through the middle as well.
Yeah, focus on the target this time again. And again. Right. When you're doing it and you're really thinking about where you're shooting,
Yep.
and when you're doing it, so here now,
you're
much further up the gun.
Yeah.
And when I said you got it wrong, you were crawling up the gun, not
Yep.
much, but it was enough for me to notice it.
Yep.
And when you're really focusing on the target, look how much further back on the gun you are.
Yeah. I was back here on that line, whereas the first one does right up here.
Yep.
This is a good,
We're talking about an inch and a half.
Yeah, good.
Different in
difference.
position.
Yeah.
And because what you'll do when you're shooting is not what you're doing when you're dry mounting the gun.
Yeah.
And then, so all the practice in the world doesn't matter if you're not going to do it in the way that you're doing it when you're actually shooting.
Yeah.
But you're forcing yourself up the gun at the minute. It's not the way you're going to shoot. So we're going to make the gun so we know that you fit back here.
Yep.
Because you've shot some FITASC with it.
Yep.
How was the stock length? Was it catching on your body?
No.
You've got less body now, so it should catch on less.
Yeah. It was fine. The only thing I found with the fit, I knew you'd have to get something in, but you can't help yourself, can you?
No.
The only thing I found with the FITASC was that because I've never shot it from a proper gun down position before, I just became very rushed and uncouth and was maintained leading stuff, and it knocked how I shot quite a bit.
Yep.
But from a mounting perspective, didn't seem to have too much problem with that.
Okay. So if you can do the bird one more time, because I'm watching this, and I'm now going to watch this.
Okay.
Because the only way I can do this is for you keep doing it over and over again. Yeah, we've still got lights. And then let's see what we can find out. So start from the FITASC position. Are you finding that easier now that you're focusing on that target the way that is and mounting the gun to it?
Yeah, and I'm taking my time to swing the gun and mount the gun. It's not
Because you can shoot that slowly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. First of all, you start off and you're rushing,
Yeah.
and you think, get the gun mounted. Don't need to.
No.
If you're starting off with the gun in the right place, you're already at the target with the gun anyway. You're just bringing it up to your shoulder.
Yeah, that's not mounting in until literally I'm like
on the tail.
Off the back end of the bird.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
When I did it. And it's so much smoother, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to have to practice this on clay targets, because that's what's going to change the way you shoot more than anything.
Yeah.
And so we've lifted you up 10 mil. The length of the stock we're kind of happy with. There's one more thing I want to see, and I need to do it again. You have lots of practice gun mounting.
I'm going to be really good at this by the time we've gone, aren't we?
Yes. But then, at the end of the day, that is the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's practice what it is we're trying to do when we're out there.
Yeah. I mean, I preach to people in the shop when they come in and look at the mount, and I say, well, it's not actually the gun fit, it's how you're holding it. Go home and I tell people to do that, and then I don't do it.
It's in this sport, it's the least practice out of any sport that I've ever known. You don't go out and try and run 100 meters and do it every 6 months, do you?
No.
But people come here the same as they do to you, and they're going to go shoot game, and you say, have you shot during the year? And they go, no.
No.
I shot last season.
Yeah, don't like shooting clays.
Yeah. So they've done no practice, and I wonder why it takes them 3 months to get back into the game season and it's finished.
Yeah.
So that's what they need to do. Okay, so I know we can make some changes to the grip.
Yep.
You need to do that 3 more times. Only because I was looking at one thing and not another.
Not another.
Are you doing this with both eyes open now?
Yeah.
Are you finding that difficult?
Yeah, it just feels weird. I just want to...
What else it's done to the way you mount the gun and swing it? The shoulders come down. Earlier on I mentioned that when you were mounting the gun and doing all this twisting, you were crunching this shoulder up.
Yep.
Don't know why, but you've stopped it. When you're doing this and you're focusing on that target, this shoulder's staying.
Not as tense.
Nowhere near as tense.
Yeah. I mean, something you picked up on.
It's probably because you can see.
Yeah, it was something you picked up on when we did the Peregrine video.
Yeah.
Was that
you crunch into it.
I'm very crunch into the gun, and I'm very tight, and I'm not very
You're not very relaxed about it.
No.
You've got to be focused but relaxed.
Yeah.
Because if you're not relaxed, you just won't move in the right way.
No, you're not smooth either.
No. Okay, I'm good to start doing something. Now, if you look, we've got this big hole under your thumb.
Yep.
And we've got space around your hand here. All this looks okay. The palm swell on this, I'm guessing, isn't big enough for you. Because
no, I'm like a big.
And you are big, yes. Like a big cuddly toy.
Thank
you were
you.
Going to say.
Less cuddly toy.
Yeah. And we can definitely change the grip to make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all wrong. You've got big hands. They're coming right back here onto the corner of the thing, and we need to change all that.
Yeah. I mean, I've actually done that with one of my own guns. Is dremeled it out here to bring the hand further back and further round. But most stuff, and I say it with a lot of our reviews, that I find that my hand, the bottom of my little finger
hangs off the stock.
Just hangs off the bottom of the stock a bit, as it's doing there.
Yeah.
So I would like a longer grip, and something that's maybe
more square up
a little bit squarer than that.
Right. So we have some different grips for you to get a feel of, just to try. Right. Okay. So we've got some different stuff, and I've got something that's completely the wrong thing.
Yep.
To show that it's completely the wrong thing for you. It's very pretty.
Yes, it's very pretty. Yep.
And if you were going to go and shoot walked up birds,
something like that's beautiful.
Something like that is perfect. And the reason being, if you're walking with the gun, and I don't know, you're going to walk with it open or closed, but you're going to walk with it. And probably if you're in America, you'd walk with it closed and loaded.
Yes.
You've got to be able to change the position of your hand quite rapidly.
You've got to be able to move quick.
Because, so if you close the gun up and we know it's safe, you wouldn't be walking like that.
No.
You'd be walking either going up here.
Or down.
Yeah, you'd be walking like a cowboy with it up in the air like that. So if you point it up in the air like that. So now you're walking with it, your hand will naturally slide up the stock.
Yeah.
And then as you go to shoot, it has to roll around on its own. So as you bring that so remember, a quail is going to be this high.
Yeah, so you're coming from there.
So your hand has to be able to move around, because there you go. So it slides right down into the grip.
Yeah.
And that's what that grip allows you to do.
Yeah.
So it's very flexible in what you can do with it. You can shoot clays with it. It'll work.
Yeah.
But what will happen is, if you mount the gun up again one more time for me, you had to do that first of all, slide your hand back down it.
Yeah. Automatically, even
And
just
so
closing the gun, I had to move.
If you can move your hand an inch up and down, it rotates it around. Your gun mount will change back here.
Yeah.
So how we'll demonstrate that that's not what we're after is this one. So this is one of the Ergozyne stocks.
Yep.
This is the full version of your hand is completely locked in it.
So full glove grip.
Full glove grip.
Yep.
And these are brilliant for what they are, and he does a really good job of them. But for what you want, we don't want the full glove grip, because I don't think that's going to suit what you're trying to do with it when you're shooting game and when you're shooting clays.
Yeah.
And these take a lot longer to make. Yeah. So we're going to do a halfway house.
Yeah, in between.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the palm swell. I mean,
finger grooves.
The thing.
Well, so
it
mount
feels
first of all.
Really nice.
Yeah. So first of all, try and carry the gun as if you were carrying it, so it doesn't really work anymore, does it? Because it's rotating.
It hurts in your hand.
And it's rotating your wrist around, so you couldn't carry it for 20 minutes to go and shoot a quail.
No.
Because it's completely in the wrong place.
But from there.
So, what you'll notice straight away, do it again, and again. It comes to the same place in your shoulder every time.
Yeah, and it feels higher.
It feels like it goes into the right place.
Yeah.
Because your wrist now is all more joined, and your wrist position is better.
Yeah, squarer.
It's much squarer, and it's more locked in position. As you mount the gun, your gun mount gets more and more the same every single time.
Yeah.
And that's why these things work. That's why I think it was 6 out of the 10 or 11 golds were shot on these stocks. It's because if you want to shoot rapidly and consistently at a set of targets, this is the way you do it.
Yeah. I mean,
and we can make you one like that, and we can make it in full wood, because I make those in full wood.
Yep. I like that. I mean, the finger grooves it feels really nice. I mean, looks-wise, it pushes it for me a bit, but I'm not averse to it.
Right, so what are we trying to do?
Yeah.
You know, what was the goal? What's the goal of what we're trying to achieve?
Make you shoot better.
Make you shoot better.
Yeah.
So if it looks what you think's weird,
yeah,
or different, because we're just going to go with different.
Yep.
Is it better if it makes you shoot better?
Absolutely. Yeah.
There you go. So that's what we need to do. We need to do something that try and do everything we can possibly do to remove the differences we can get in the gun mount.
Yeah.
Because I can't make you shoot any better.
No.
I can make you mount the gun better.
Yeah.
That's what we're after.
Yeah, more consistently.
So
it's long enough that my hand doesn't hang off the end.
The only thing I would say with the finger grooves, if you release your fingers, and again, so the way your hand is now, if you look at the angle of your fingers to the trigger guard, say, right, they're about 15, 20 degrees out. If you look at the angle of the finger grooves, I've got the weight of the gun back here, they're flat.
Yeah.
So if anything, we need to tip those finger grooves in a bit, because that is trying to pull, that's trying to sit on this part of your finger.
Yeah, and it's not quite flat.
It's not quite flat.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that, either your hand's got to come right around,
which is uncomfortable,
or
open
I've got to alter the angle of the grooves to fit your hand.
Yeah, and like the palm swell for that, I can feel that it's touching here, and not quite touching here. So it would need to come. That would need to come slightly
down. I think
down
by the looks
a little
of it.
bit.
It does. I can see it needs to come down.
Yeah, yeah. That feels a lot more comfortable there position. So it would that palm swell would just need
tilting down
a bit.
Okay.
But I do like that. That really feels. And again with the mount, I know that stock's a bit too short, but it brings the gun more up to me.
Yep.
I don't feel like
you might find that the stock doesn't need to be as long as you think.
No. That feels a bit too short. But
everybody, men particularly, like to have long stocks.
Yes.
They all think they need a 15.5-inch stock as if it's it implies other things.
Yes.
And guess what? We don't. 14 and 3/4, 14 and some, you know, for anywhere between. There is no average person. I mean, you're definitely not average. Well, I mean, like you're not. I mean, you're 5'10",
5'9", yeah.
and 16 stone.
17.
17. So I'm working
17.
on. I'm working in the 2
Where
weeks.
we're going to be.
I'm 2 weeks time. 2 weeks
Yeah.
time. And still, that's not average, is it?
No.
So that you can't. There is no such thing as a gun that fits everybody.
No.
There's a gun that everybody can use that fits nobody.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the things I say with our reviews is every now and then something comes along and I pick it up and it just feels
Better than
Yeah.
what the others do.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not the best.
No, but it's closer.
So what we're going to try and do is take what we're learning now
Yep.
and make what we already did better, and see if we can make it the best that you've done.
Yeah.
And that should help with your gun mount. And it should help with everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's all we need to do. So here's what we did yesterday for a guy. Very different to what you want.
Yep.
And when you pick it up, you'll tell me exactly, now that we've gone through all that,
Yeah.
you'll tell me what's wrong with it for you.
The grip feels too open straight away.
Yep,
The palm swell is too far forward.
yep,
It wants to be back there, and it feels too open here
okay.
behind thumb. I mean, I've looked at your grip tech stocks, and I do quite like them because it's that sort of like halfway between a glove grip and a standard stock.
Yeah,
And it is that nice flatness there for the thumb.
yep.
My thumb's
Over the
round
top of
over
it.
the top of it, and the palm swell would need to be bigger
Bigger and further back.
further back. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it. And it fit his hand. By the time I'd finished with that yesterday, that fit his hand perfectly.
I mean, you've obviously built that up out of
Well, because
something.
yeah, we've built that up out of filler.
Yep.
So because he didn't like the look of a grip tech,
Yeah.
and then the issue he had when every time he mounted the gun is a bit like on that standard stock.
Yeah.
Your thumb just sits up off the gun.
Yeah. There's just it's not got
and
nothing
it's got
see
nowhere to
get
go.
to. Yeah.
And so we ended up doing this for him to try it, and I said, "Well, just try it. If you don't like it, I'll just grind it back off."
Yeah.
And he tried it, and he went, "Actually,
That works.
It works now." So that's what we do.
Yeah.
So we're going to do something like that.
Yeah. So you're going to build something up out of filler.
Add filler to it.
Yeah. See where it goes.
We've got a pattern stock there. I'll just grab it. So the pattern stock, as you can see,
Yep.
there's plenty of wood on the height.
Yep.
There's not a lot on the length, but there will be because we're just going to glue something on the end of it.
Yep.
And it's the standard, basically the standard grip.
Yep.
So if you feel it, it's really just the same grip.
Yeah. It's just very
same
flat.
grip that's on that one.
Yeah. Very flat. Very square.
Yeah. So we'll go with there. We'll put it on the gun, and we'll make it work.
Okay.
One last thing. Which barrels are we going to use? He says, I know this is the standard barrel, the 32-inch standard barrel, and the gun weighs
814.
814.
Personally, when we first picked it up, and I said to you when I first tried it, I was like,
I
oh,
love this.
that.
It's really heavy.
Yeah.
I love heavy guns. And now that you're 2 stone lighter, you're fighting with it.
Yeah, and I felt, when we shot last Sunday, I felt very fatigued. So
Yeah.
I've always said that anything around the £8.6 mark for me is a perfect weight as a do everything gun. You know, it's not too heavy to shoot game with because it will handle the heavy cartridges and be good on the high stuff, but it'll be fine with, you know, on smaller days, and then for clay shooting as well, it's stable enough as well as manoeuvrable enough. So for me, I was thinking 30s, and you already know that I would like an extra big extended choke.
Can we not just build that into the barrel? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
that's
we'll
sensible.
Do that. Okay, yeah. So it is sensible, but yeah, okay, we can do something like that. So we are probably talking about. Then we've got 2 different guns here anyway. We've got the gun that's £8.14.
Yep.
And this one, I'm going to just swap the barrels onto that one. This is the Peregrine barrel.
Yep.
So this is the one that's lighter in the front.
Yep.
Naturally lighter in the front because the barrels are lighter. We will try that and see what
The weight feels like.
Yes, because the barrel weight is about the same. It's just that the gun weight will be very different. How it feels will be different. Let's just see that in that barrel rack there. So, this gun is no lighter.
And it feels completely different.
Yep.
Yeah. It feels a lot more manoeuvrable.
Yep.
Yeah. Obviously, you can now feel that. Obviously, that gun's been balanced for those barrels. You can feel that weight at the back of the gun.
Yep.
But yeah, that's definitely better. I think that £8 6-ish weight is.
So, are we going with a flat rib or the raised rib?
I think a good old standard flat rib.
Yep.
You know, keep it semi-traditional for the game shooting. I'm not saying I don't
We're slipping into the wrong. What are we trying to achieve?
I know.
More broken targets.
Yes. Yeah.
More dead birds is a bonus.
Yeah.
More broken targets is our first focus.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm averse to the ramp rib. I
don't care, but it doesn't have to be the ramp rib. I want to know, do we want something of a raised rib or do we want just a flat rib?
Yeah.
It makes no difference.
Complete flat rib.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're looking for this kind of.
That kind of weight.
Weight and balance.
Yeah, at 30
Not
inch.
that balance, but yeah, 30 inch.
30 inch, that kind of weight. I think I've shot quite a few 32s and I've found that it just, for that extra weight, doesn't.
There is no extra weight.
Doesn't game me. I know yours are different, but.
Well, so we've got the choice now.
Yeah.
That's a 33.
I know. It's bigger than I am, that is.
Yeah. So that's it now. That's the difference of coming here to go in and pick them off the shelf, isn't it?
Yes.
Now you've got the choice of where the barrel weight is and what the barrel weights are.
Yeah.
So I'll reposition it wherever you want it.
Yeah.
I'll change the stock so that it fits you, actually, so it fits you. And so you've got to decide what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Because then you'll build the gun to do that specific purpose.
Yeah. I still think standard 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see by the way I'm looking at you that I don't agree with you
know
at
you
all.
don't.
But because you're thinking game birds still.
Yeah, but I get more excited about them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Which makes it easy for me because then we'll swap those barrels for the 30s.
Yeah.
On the. Oh no, I don't need to do that. That can stay where it is for now. Okay, let's set some stuff up and we'll get on with it. Our gun that we do gun fits on. 30-inch barrels.
Yep.
Flat rib. It's only the narrow rib. That's the one last choice that you've got to make. And remember what the game that we're playing is. Remember what the focus is.
Okay.
What's the focus? I have to remind you because if you say it 7 times, apparently you'll actually remember.
You get there. Yeah, we might get there by the end of the video. What are the options?
That's got a standard game rib on it.
Okay.
8mm.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, that's probably a little bit too narrow. So maybe something like, I don't know, a 10 to 7, something like that, 10 to 8.
Right. Yeah, but what you need to do is go 8 to 10. And there's a reason for it.
So it looks parallel.
It looks parallel. The Peregrine barrel.
Yeah, we looked at that one with the reverse taper, which is obviously quite thicker.
It's back to front.
Yep.
8 at the back, 10 at the front. You look down it looks parallel. I'm not bothered whether it looks parallel or not. What it gives you is a much wider platform to sit that target on.
Yeah.
And as the target gets further away, this bit is much less in your focus at all. It's only in your peripheral vision.
Yep.
And if you're not careful, your eyes are drawn down to the thing that they can see.
Yeah.
Which is the barrel.
Yeah.
And what happens then is you shoot over the top of everything.
Yeah. I mean, I take my beads off because.
Forget the bead because the bead's only a distraction.
Yeah.
But I think it should be at least 10mm wide at the front, purely to make a platform that you can see because you can't look at it.
Yeah.
We did it then, and you actually did do it. You see with what most people do, they mount the gun up, they go to shoot that target, and then they go. And you see them, and you can see their eyes
go down to the
dip
gun.
to the bead, and the gun does this.
Yeah.
And they shoot 2 foot, 3 foot above the target.
Yeah.
Because they looked for it. And you were very good when you did it. You didn't do that, which is good. Makes a change. That's the only thing you've done right so
I've
far.
listened to you all day.
You listened and took notice, and it was good, because that's what we need to do. So my worry is if you're going to want to shoot more targets,
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about birds at the moment. That will come naturally. I think you should go 8, 10.
Okay.
That's my personal preference,
Yeah.
and it's got nothing to. It's only technically better. It's not because it looks better.
Yeah.
And if we, if we're making a target gun, we make a target gun. As simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only change I would make. This one, you can see it's a little stock heavy at the minute.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of wood there still.
There's a lot of wood there, and it's got 30-inch barrels on it now.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take some off the top.
Yep.
Now you've got an idea of what measurements you'd like it to be.
Yeah. So I had our stock video, say, gun fit video done with Matt last year, and we came out with a 40 mil at front, 50 mil at back, and I mean it was 385 length of pull. Is that 15 and an eighth roughly? I'd have said like 15-inch.
Yeah, so you're 15 and 3/16, something like that, and I would say that would be too long.
Yeah. So
watching you do the gun mount and photograph it from the side.
Yeah.
When you're focused on the target. Yes, you could be a bit further back on the gun, but that's you not crawling up the gun, not the gun being too short.
Yeah, and I obviously need enough room to be able to get.
And if you're going to shoot fit-ask with it,
forward and in,
and then because we've turned your feet a little, the gun can be a bit shorter now.
Yeah. I'd have still said 15.
I'm going to do it 15.
Yeah.
That's not an issue, right? I'm not going to argue over the 15. I'll argue over every other thing.
But currently that looks a little bit too high in the comb for me.
That's pretty much too high. It's 25-35, which is too high for everybody.
Yes.
But it's a pattern stock, so that's how we do it, so that we can take some off it. It's really difficult putting it back on. Well, not today, it's not. We're going to Bondo it. Right, so you're also thinking, when I spoke to you earlier, of maybe a parallel comb.
Yeah. I thought it might help with having the gun slightly higher in the shoulder, and my other theory was, from a clay shooting perspective, that it doesn't matter whether the gun is there, or shooting below your feet, that the drop is the same, because my theory is when the gun's down there, your head's going to be slightly further back, and when you're up there, your head's going to be slightly further forward. So my theory behind the parallel comb was...
So we'll just check that out, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to mount up here.
Yep.
And I can shoot down there.
Yeah.
I didn't notice my face moving.
No. See, I would have, because I would have gone from an unmounted position.
Down there.
Down there.
So, okay. I still didn't notice my face moving. You do it. And we're going to put a black mark on your face and a black mark on the gun. I'll watch your beard.
Don't rub the makeup off.
Now, this time, think about your gun mount, because I quite like the height of the comb at the back.
And that feels really comfortable, actually.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's high, but we like it. Because that's where I want it to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do the target from beneath your feet. So the comb's right on the end of your nose. Do the high up one again. You thought about that, and at the last second, you crawled up the gun another half an inch.
Yeah.
I watched you do it.
Yeah.
You went, I'll just get that extra bit.
Just like to get.
Can we just do the thing of focusing on the target instead of the thing? Okay, and now high up. If you're moving, right, so we photograph it, and then you get to see what you're actually doing, because you're thinking you're moving a load, aren't you?
Yeah, and it feels
Loads.
like there's a massive difference. When I'm down there, I feel like I'm right back here.
Okay. So what we will do, get some video evidence. Now do the gun mount properly this time, because that time you didn't. Focus on the target. Okay, so I need to get about there. Okay. High up one, focus on the target, not mounting the gun in a funny way and crawling up the gun. Okay. So you think you're moving about this much?
Yeah.
Oops. Technology. It's rubbish. There you go, hang on. Where's all that? Low target.
Yep. Nose is almost on the end of the comb.
Almost on the end of the comb.
Yeah.
You're about 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
This much.
Yeah.
It's the way the gun feels in the shoulder. It's just how you visualizing what's going on.
Yeah. It feels completely different to what that looks.
Yeah. So we're talking about the height of the comb here. If it was
An eighth of an inch there.
Yeah. So yeah, you're moving 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
So in the height, even if it was a big drop on that gun, you might move at 1/4 of a millimeter.
Yeah. It's not
in height. It's not that. It's the relationship between your eyes and the gun that you feel is changing.
Yeah.
So this is why the way the heel mounts is really, really important.
Yeah.
Because we did it earlier. If you tip the heel up, you can see over the barrel.
Yeah.
If you tip the heel down, you can't see over the barrel. So you've got to get this bit right for that bit to look right.
Yeah. What about from a recoil perspective with a parallel comb?
Makes no difference.
No.
You're thinking, like on big rifles, they have the comb back to front. So it comes off your face.
Yeah.
If the gun fits, makes no difference.
No.
Because even if the comb's like this, you just looked at it then. If the comb's like this and you're leaning over onto it, the gun only ever moves this way.
Yes.
It's not. It doesn't do this.
No. It's and that's, you know, obviously your guns are renowned for the fact of
They don't
the
muzzle
recoil.
flip.
Yeah, the recoil is linear through the gun because there's no flexion.
We're only talking about 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
So you're not going to notice it whether even if the gun muzzle flip, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
But you won't feel it if it's only moving 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
So I reckon, looking at the way you mount it though, I reckon I will make it almost parallel
To bring that.
to bring the heel up.
Yeah.
And then you'll be more comfortable the way you mount the gun.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're going to try that easily. We're going to take some off the top because we're way too high.
Yep.
And then we will. Did I just say that was it? It was like 35, wasn't it?
25, 35.
Yeah. Okay. This is the fun bit. Keep that.
Just in case.
Just in case we need to put it back on. Right. Now I could stand here with a file and it'd be like ploughing a field. It'll take a while. Or we can do this.
You wait till I show Dad this.
He's going to love this.
He's going to
love this, isn't he?
absolutely love this.
Okay, we're going to go in stages because what I want to see is we'll get the cast right now because now we've got
a nice bit of curvature on it.
a lot of the American trap stocks look like that, squared off, and even over like this to keep the weight out, keep some weight out of it, but because they want to shoot with these 40 or 50 mil high ribs, and they also want to shoot 90-10.
Yeah.
So they have these massive combs that look like this. Right, so at me, remember your feet. We're now, that's enough. Right, both eyes closed, start again. So, open eyes. Drop your thumb out the way because we don't need it anymore. But what you've done now, what's happening is you're canting the gun over loads, but I don't want you to change anything. So the toe is sticking in your chest.
Yep.
So now you're over the gun. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the toe round.
Yep.
Out.
To push it into the line of chest.
To let it go into your chest. So at the moment, when you look from the back, and we're going to make room for you to look from the back, we're here, and I'm going to come to somewhere. It wasn't too bad on centre.
Yeah.
It's a little bit off, but not much. But I'm going to come probably from there around that much.
Yeah.
To begin with. Get rid of all the
Just so
black.
that pulls into the line of the chest.
So we're putting a load of twist into the stock.
Yep.
And also you'll end up with a loaded cast and a load of twist.
Yep.
And everybody that's right-handed or left-handed needs some twist in the stock, and they need some cast. And what you get with a lot of off-the-shelf guns is there's no cast in them. They're pretty much neutral. Because you can sell it to everybody.
And move it on the adjustable comb.
Yep. And so we're going to change it so that we do that, and we'll get it
sitting square in the shoulder.
Square in your shoulder by changing the entire shape of the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to have to stand back a bit because you're covered in dust. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a pad on this, but I'm going to leave it loose.
Yep.
And then I can really see what we need to do.
Yep.
But I need to get rid of some of the wood before we start, because otherwise
just throw it off too much.
You'll feel it.
Yeah.
So okay. So it's about 15 inches long now. And we'll check that just in case. Well, it's 15.
Bang on.
It is actually bang on 15. Right, so if you just mount that up any old way. Okay, so relax a little bit so that my fingers can fit in there. So, how does that feel?
Yeah, that feels better. The only thing I'd say is it feels like I'm only contacting with the top of the pad.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like from the side.
No. So if we go over more,
yeah.
What does that feel like? See, now this, you see this wrist?
Yeah.
You know I said it should be slightly more round?
Yeah.
It does stop you canting the gun a bit.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to move that over a little bit more. Now try it. Okay. You're trying to look down the barrel as well. My job. Your job is to point it. My job is to make sure your eyes are in the right place.
I just couldn't look at your beautiful face for any longer. That's what it was. I had to look away.
Look away. Look away. Okay. This time, eyes closed.
I can't open it.
It is tight, but it will open. Okay. Open your eyes. That's what I want to see. See the way you're now miles off center?
Yep.
I want to change that. I don't want you changing it. I want me changing it.
Yep.
I'll do that first, and then we'll come back to this, and we're going to do backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards.
Yep.
And then we'll start on your hand.
Okay. Same again.
So we're now much squarer up and down, and you're in the middle of the barrel. I want your eyes closed. Open your eyes. Right. Now I want you to do the good gun mount, like as if we were swinging through the bed. That's the one where you don't crawl all the way up the gun, and you're nice and relaxed, and you just mount the gun as you and touch your face. That's better. Okay. So, and again. So does the toe feel like it's digging in this way, or we're good?
No, we're good. That feels pretty comfortable.
Okay. Now you're going to be horrified by the amount of twist on the gun. Go on, have a look. Put it down the other way.
Jesus Christ. I knew I needed a lot, but that is...
And the more oblique you turn to the target,
yeah,
the more twist you're going to need on it.
Yeah.
So by squaring yourself up a little bit, you can get slightly less twist. So you imagine it, your chest sticks out.
Yeah.
You're going to have to come down at this angle.
Yeah. I mean,
so you're trying to come off at this angle.
Yeah.
So that's why the gun doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, when you put your hand in the shoulder anyway, you can see.
That's all I ever do. I do that. So if I've got my hand in your shoulder there, that's the kind of twist that you need.
Yeah.
And so when you look down that now, yeah,
that's
a fair bit, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
It's not a massive amount of cast on it.
I always say it's, for me, it's not cast. It's that.
It's the twist.
It's the twist. It's the toe.
So I'm going to just true this up a bit more.
Yep.
And then we'll round this up a bit. I am looking at the height of it, and it looks good. You know, we're probably going to go down a little bit.
Yeah.
But the heel is sitting perfectly. It's sitting here every single time.
Yeah.
And if it feels comfortable up here, if you said you shot the other day with it, but when you first mounted the gun up, it was down here, and that's where you got bruised.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we're talking 2 inches difference in your shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I say, that's part of the reason the parallel comb sort of came as a.
No, it's just so you've got the right idea by the parallel comb, but it really doesn't matter. It's what works for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got a short neck, and
at least you're not calling me short.
No, you've got a short neck, and you haven't got a short neck because somebody said to me one day, "I've got a short neck." I haven't. I've got high shoulders.
Yeah.
You work out a lot, and your shoulders are up there. They're not drooped all the way down.
No, no.
So if I was making this same gun for somebody else
that doesn't train,
or they're just naturally that shape where you see people with their shoulders just droop right off. That's why you end up with some guns. I think there's the one in the back, isn't there, with the Monte Carlo that's like an inch of Monte Carlo.
You've got to get from the eye position with the long neck to the low shoulder.
To the low position in the shoulder.
Yeah.
And so what we've done there is, because you've got nicely well exercised high shoulders.
Thank you, sir.
Not a short neck.
No.
We've moved the back of the gun up. So the talk of parallel combs and drop at a heel, all the rest of it, is actually it's just to do with the gun fit.
Yeah, yeah.
And the individual, nothing to do with whether it makes you shoot better because a parallel comb is better than an angled comb.
Yeah.
It's because it fits you better.
Yeah.
So that's what we're aiming for. So we'll do a little bit on that. Now you know why I want to shoot a pattern stock, because this is going to feel just completely different, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've already discussed this. We're going to do something slightly different. I'm going to shoot the pattern stock. We're not going to finish
We're not going to make a finished stock.
No, not today. And go away, have a play with it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the plan is to drop some more weight and then come back in, a month's time, what have you, and see where we are again.
See what's changed?
Yeah.
Yep. And it'll be interesting to go through the process of seeing what changes.
Yeah.
And how much it actually changes the way you're doing things.
Yeah.
Because once you start shooting with this stock, this is going to feel completely different to the other one.
Yeah.
And you're going to now have to rethink how you're doing stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And hopefully, me nagging on at you for 3 hours today is going to help you change the way you shoot things.
Yeah.
And my advice to everybody is, when you go to shoot now with this stock on the gun, buy a slab of 21 gram cartridges, because the last thing you want to think about is the gun going off.
Yeah.
What you need to think about is, like I always say, start with your toes. Yeah. If your toes are pointing in the right direction and they've got hold of the ground that you're on, you're in a good starting position, and then work your way up your body very quickly. You just go, yeah, my feet are in the right position. I feel like I'm standing in the right position. I'm grounded. Is the rest of me in the right position? Mount the gun to the target. Yeah. And that way, it's a little bit of a mantra that you do that makes you focus on the job at hand. Yeah.
I mean, I always say to people in the shop, they can come in, they can buy a new gun off us, and it fits them better than what they've already got. But for a period of time, it might not improve the shooting because they've
normally makes it go worse.
Yeah, because they've got to relearn that gun's actually pointing where they're looking, and they're not pointing that gun where they want it.
Yeah, that's it.
They're not adapting themselves. They've got to then go back to just being relaxed and looking at the target and trusting that gun's pointing in the right place. So I know that, you know, once this is done, going away, it's...
But that's why I always say to people, shoot with 21 gram cartridges. Because the last thing you want to do is get beaten up by it, because you're mounting it right, because it feels different. And so that's what I always get people to do, is go like and especially like the American couple I had in on Monday, they're shooting 1.1 ounce at clays, like, what's that, 32 gram?
Proper cartridges.
Yeah, 32 gram at clays.
Yep.
And, you know, and I said to the guy, and what cartridge do you use? And he goes, oh, I home load them so I can run them a bit faster. And you're thinking, great, that just hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, right, okay, we'll butcher a bit more off there.
Yep. We'll have another look.
And then we'll have a look at the grip. Let's have a look where your nose comes to. Yeah, it comes back about 1/4 of an inch at least. You slide further back down the stock. So I might fatten this stock up a little bit, but until you've finished losing weight,
there's no point.
I don't know. It's quite narrow.
Yeah.
And you might be more comfortable for clay shooting with a wider comb at the front, but then I've got to put some back on this side. But at the moment, I'm just making it look like a stock, and then we'll go from there. Right, let's have a look at what your hand does now. So straight away, let's get my pencil. Go on then, hand on the gun. We're going to be out back here somewhere, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we don't want any of this gap.
No.
And we're going to look at lengthwise from the face of the stock to where your trigger finger is. Too long, too short. So however you pull the trigger, it's up to you.
That feels a little bit too short. I'd like to be a little bit
further back.
There.
Okay, so if you can mount the gun up. Right, there is a method in my madness. You're gonna
stab me in the fingers.
Stab you in the fingers, there you go. And the grip is actually a little bit short for you as well.
Yeah, so it's hanging off the bottom.
Okay, that'll do. And we'll do a few little changes and go from there.
That feels better there already.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. So your little finger needs to go in more.
Yep.
Straight away, because I want to get all three fingers level if I can.
Yep.
That looks not too bad now. If you look now, your thumb's not sat up in the air.
Nope.
Because we've dropped your hand right down.
Yep.
But the palm swell is nowhere near big enough. I'm going to have to put some filler on there just to get it bigger. And then here, I've got to put like...
Yeah. I mean, I potentially could drop that hand a little lower. Whether that makes...
The idea is to get this trigger finger straight.
Yep.
As much as we can.
That's where I am now. That's where it's locking
It's not
me.
too bad. This is where it's up to you. So
Yeah,
I'm driven by what you're saying.
Yep.
But I also try and make it right at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're looking for your forearm and your finger to potentially be in line.
Yep.
So as you mount the gun now, this line doesn't change too much.
Nope.
But how does that feel when you mount the gun on your hand? Is it altering your hand at all as you grip the gun like this? You're ready to mount in a fit-ask position, because that's a good way to start, really. Mount the gun.
Yeah, it's starting to lock that hand now.
Okay.
I can feel it.
And then as you mount the gun, does it try and move you some?
No, and it feels that the gun automatically feels like it's coming up.
Same way.
Better into the shoulder.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's a million miles away. It's just the palm swell needs to be.
It needs to be bigger
Yeah.
and further back, because there's some missing from here.
Yep.
This needs to be deeper. That finger needs to be a lot deeper to bring it back more. If you look, those fingers line up, and this one sticks out.
Yep.
I'd like it.
Yeah, like
I'd like it so
fist.
that they're flattish. If anything, it wants to be tucked in, not stuck. At the moment, it's like this.
Yeah, it's pushed up. Yeah.
And so we want to take it back in.
Yeah.
So we'll do that first, and then we'll put some filler on it and change it a little bit.
A bit more. This is the fun bit then.
This is the bit we love doing.
If you get in it.
If you can get open. Now this stuff, it's cool stuff, because it's fiberglass. When you look, it's fiberglass mixed with filler.
Yep.
And so, if we build the stock up out of this, you can actually go and shoot it and it won't drop off.
Yep.
Which is one of the reasons we do it. The ordinary filler, which is here, used for the fine filling.
Yep.
But when you build up onto the wood and you want to go and try and actually shoot it and practice, I'm just looking at how much I'm going to use. I'm going to use that much. Now, you have to decide about your thumb.
Okay.
In a minute. Do we want our thumb to sit like the grip tech on the little platform? Or do we want our thumb to just sit there like a loose appendage that has no purpose?
By the way that you've said that, I already know which one is the right answer.
I'm quite happy with it either way.
Yeah.
And we're going to try it anyway.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this stuff is, if we do it and we don't like it,
take it off.
you just grind it back off.
Okay.
So
we can see how it
feels,
can
and
test
you
it.
can literally see how it feels.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like prototyping.
it is. And that's what we're doing now. This is just going to be a prototype stock, isn't it? It's going to be, you're going to be able to try it, feel what it feels like. What we'll probably do is put the adjustable comb in this stock.
Yep.
Stick a bit of paint on it. If you notice, we've got them here. Let's see. There you go.
Yep.
We'll paint it. And it's got filler all over that now. This is mostly filler.
Yep.
And we'll paint it and everything else, and you can go shoot it.
Yep.
While it's still actually even the prototype one.
Yeah, while it's still in the white, realistically.
Yep. And that way, any major changes, we're not trying to make it on the wood. So we're not having to settle for anything other than what we're after.
Yeah. Yeah, we can change things, try things.
Yep. You can change with this stuff. You can change it as many times as you like. And I think with you losing more weight, with you changing the way you're shooting,
yeah, it's going to need to
you're going to need to be able to adapt it quite a bit, I think. Unfortunately, it's not too hot today.
It should go off quickly.
On the really hot days when I was doing it the other week, it's going off before you've even got it on here, which is not helpful. I might not get a job building boats or anything like that, eh?
Yeah, if you stuck it together like that, I don't think they'd be...
Quite watertight.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get to roll the bubbles out of it, put it that way.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Come on, like what do we see now, Ed? Like what? If you look at what we're doing,
Being forced to repeat myself now.
is it getting a bit more interesting now? Does it look more like a gun?
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I get a bit excited now. It's starting to look like it should do.
It's always strange because you start off with basically a big lump of wood.
Yeah.
And then you literally butcher it into something
That works.
Yeah. And then at some point in the life of that, you get this, where you look down on that now, and now it's beginning to look like a stock to me.
It's starting to look like that Ergozine grip.
Yes.
It's just slowly coming together bit by bit.
Yeah. So it's quite interesting when it gets to this point, because when you pick this up in a minute,
It'll feel completely
it'll
different
feel
again.
like a different gun. And now I have to work left-handed.
I'm pleased to see that you're now using a file and not a
grinder.
grinder.
Well, your dad will be happy.
He will. He'll be pleased now that you.
He's changed to a real proper tool for doing it with. That's what we forgot to do.
Not being a heathen anymore.
No. No, we've got to do the palm swell yet.
Yeah.
So, but first of all, just want to get this to feel a bit better.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just going to angle that down a bit more. I've got a choice. I can just keep building it up, make it up to the size of your hand, which I think we should do.
Yep.
Because if you turn it over now and have a look at where your hand is,
I'm still off the bottom.
You're still off the bottom.
Yep.
You'd probably lose half a stone just there.
Yeah,
You're not going to. Your hands are wide.
Yeah.
And you're not going to lose the meat off your hands. It's as simple as that. So I think we put some more in the bottom.
Yep.
And
it's touching just on here.
Yeah.
Just pushing the hand off slightly, just here.
Because we've moved your fingers in and
Yeah.
further back and all the rest of it.
Yeah,
now.
and they're now in the right place.
Yeah.
Just under here. Just feel it a little bit high.
Or is it too low just here? Sometimes you think it's too high, but actually it's because it's too low somewhere else.
Maybe once you've got the palm swell in.
It'll lift that
Yeah,
whole
but
area.
all of that there, that's now right.
Yeah. So, where are we putting the palm swell? So grip the gun again. So I'm just going to draw around your hand first because I need to know that's roughly where, and I know where that is. So it's low, probably just about there.
Yeah.
So if I get the pencil,
just knock it through.
Okay, so we're going to go about there.
Yeah.
So you move your hand out the way. So here we want to start with a bit here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll decide on the final shape of it. We'll get this bit right, and then we can decide on how this bit runs up into there, or whether it doesn't, or whatever it is. That was just the shape that was on the pattern stock.
On the pattern stock, yeah.
Because if it was a Griptech pattern stock to begin with, it would have been there already.
Yeah, it would be there already. Yeah,
and
all the way around.
This is the same. It would have had the whole thing on the back.
Yeah. And obviously, that's something that you'll put in the final process when it's.
It depends.
Machines.
No, it depends. Whether we'll build this up to whatever you want it to look like today, and then you go from there. You say, I want that.
Yep.
And we'll put it in.
Put it in.
And then that's it. Because otherwise, I'm going to be reshaping the entire stock on the computer, and it's easier if we don't. So we're going to use some more of the fiberglass filler, and then in a bit we're going to go on to the other filler.
Yep.
Because I can shape it easier. So where I've left all these wrinkles in here,
Yes.
I'll fill those with filler.
Smooth it out.
Just to smooth everything out
Yep.
easily. So this should be uncomfortable on the ridge, but I want to check that the ridge is in the right place in your hand. So let's have a look. I can see it, but you can't. Actually, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not a million miles actually.
But it's too high.
Yeah.
But that's all I wanted to see. So
Yeah.
we'll take a little bit off the ridge of it. So, grip hold of the gun, lift your thumb up, and let go with that hand.
Just feels a bit.
So that's how you should be gripping it.
Yeah.
So now if you can, so you'll have to grip it properly now. So you should be able to take it away from your body because you're holding it against your body. That's it. Now lift your thumb up. That should be, as it is, it's gripping it
Yeah.
under the heel of your hand.
Yeah.
So now we need to know, where does it touch now?
Where it should have now. I can feel it touching here, underneath where I want it.
Yep. Okay, I'm just going to roll that edge down a little bit
Yeah.
because it's not doing anything, but there you go. Just nipping into your little finger there. I'm going to take a little bit off here.
Yep.
And I'm just going to bring that bottom edge down a touch because
It's just starting
just
to
like
catch.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think everything else is pretty close up there.
Yep.
You know what I'm going to do now, don't you?
Now you know the finger grooves on that are the wrong shape for your fingers.
Yeah, but I'm
Pushing against it.
yeah, it's that I think potentially that palm swell wants to be a fraction higher.
Higher there.
Yeah, a fraction higher. So maybe I don't know whether it wants a little bit there. I don't know, or maybe whether it wants a little bit on top, just to.
Stay focused with this because this is what's positioning your hand.
Yeah.
So when you do one like this, so if we tilt it that way, sorry. When you do one like this takes some of the load. This takes more of the load.
Yeah.
So you want this to take like 40% of the load.
Yeah.
And this to take 60% of the load.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you've got 100% on there, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
And so the idea of a full glove grip is, I think I did a little video clip of it one day with the customer's gun where as you're shooting, the gun can move in your hand only this much.
Yeah.
And if it can move at all, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
But if your hand moves 100% with the gun,
you
don't feel it at all.
No.
So the idea of this is you want to be 100%. The idea of the more open version is the gun can move a little bit.
Yeah.
But you'll regain control of it really quickly.
Yeah.
Because
you need to be able to move your hand a little bit for sporting fit house when you've got to have a little bit of
kind of, not
maneuverability,
really. But yes, mostly it's so that it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Because now you can use this and anyone could use it, but it wouldn't feel right.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to hurt anywhere.
No.
So
I just didn't know if that palm swell wants to be a little bit more prominent.
there or here. So you're going to have to put...
On the top, I
Yeah,
think.
go and put that down again. Let's have a look. Put that one down. See, this is a much bigger grip than that one as well now.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's much more open.
It's much deeper as well.
Yeah.
So it either wants to come up there or here. Or, I think, actually there.
Yeah. What, taking a little bit from...
No, I'm going to add some here.
Yeah.
Down there, and a little bit onto the top. As long as that's in the middle.
Yeah.
As long as that pointy bit is in the middle of your hand.
It is. I just think it could be a little bit
Bigger.
bigger. Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that side. That's okay.
Yeah.
Different?
Yeah, that's it. Slap bang in middle of my hand.
Yep. Slap bang in the middle of your eye too.
Yeah. It just feels very comfortable.
Yeah. So now the thing to do will be to shoot it a bit and see where it feels like
Yeah.
after you've shot it.
And run it through and see what we think.
Yeah. And we can go out inside and do that, but the council will probably complain if we shoot the pigeons that keep coming over.
Yeah. Yeah.
A much more relaxed looking gun mount than when we started this morning,
It just feels...
because now you're not twisting your shoulders and
No.
fighting with it to mount the gun.
No.
Yeah, that shoulder, see your left shoulder's staying down now.
Yeah.
Like when you did it first thing this morning, you were pushing it
Yeah,
all up,
yeah.
and then you were getting this one up in the air.
I genuinely cannot get my head round that was just a big lump of wood this morning, and
Yep.
we've got that.
The makings of a stock.
Yeah. Yeah. And a cool looking one at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now no one else can use it because it won't fit their hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit my hand at all.
No.
But now that you've got hold of it like that, this is what I'm aiming to do. This bit here, you should have enough pressure between your 3 fingers and there to hold that gun out with one hand. Like that. And then you should be able to release your thumb. There you go. That's what we're after.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be taking the recoil through your thumb.
No.
You want to be taking it through the bits that can actually absorb the recoil.
Yeah.
So, like, if you ever did any martial arts or anything like that, you'd either hit somebody with a palm heel or you'd hit them with a square fist.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to send the shock straight down your
Yeah.
arm rather than anywhere else.
Yeah.
And so by not twisting your wrist, you can see so when you're like that, the first one was better than the second one. The line between your finger and your trigger finger is quite straight now.
Yeah.
Compared to when you do it with a normal grip. And
Yeah.
that's what we're aiming for, is I want you pointing where you're going to shoot.
Yeah, like shooting a pistol.
Yep. And that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Granted, I think you just have a little thumb rest, but that's fine.
I actually don't think it needs one.
No, you're good. It's down.
Yeah.
I do, but I shoot with both. I don't care. I like the one on the Ergozyme one.
Yeah.
And I like the one that we do, and I like it without altogether. And then I like that game grip on that new gun that we've done.
Yeah.
On the Foxcoat gun.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it serves a purpose as a walked up gun, or
Yeah.
But we're aiming for a target gun primarily. Kill more targets.
Yeah. Yeah. So, stick it on a gun and go and shoot it.
Yes. That's it. We're good today. I'll tidy it up a bit more and, level it up and do all the rest of it because that's a bit wonky. But that one's filling up and this one's filling up, but pretty much, yeah, that's good. It wouldn't do me at all. My little tiny hands don't fit in there at all.
Yeah, like that. It's cool. Very cool. Well,
we're here, and they ran out of pink paint.
I'm glad it's grey and not pink.
Okay. Well, I just couldn't get to the pink paint shop in time.
No, I'm pleased about that.
And so that's what we did.
Yeah.
We ended up with the grey, and I do this when we scan this stock. It's got to be greyed out like this anyway.
Yeah.
Because it gives a much more uniform scan. So that's just a part of the 3D scanning process.
Yeah. So this is just the pattern that we're starting with.
That's the one we had yesterday.
Yep.
Under there's a lot of filler and all of everything. And what I've done is I've smoothed off where your face goes, so we don't want scratching your beautiful face.
Thank you, sir.
But around where the grip is, I've just left it with the rough finish from the paint.
Yeah.
To just give you a little bit of grip, but not too much.
Yeah.
We're not too bothered about how much grip you've got because the gun itself should be holding you in position.
Yeah.
And so hopefully we've done the job right.
Yeah. And you've taped my eye up as we did yesterday to replicate everything we did yesterday in the factory.
We're just going to see what you can do with both eyes open for something different, and I think you'll benefit from it long term because you can see the targets when they come from here when you normally can't.
Yeah.
And if you've got a crossing pair or a pair from the left or something like that, you're going to be able to see that second target because it allows the target acquisition time to be less.
Yeah.
When you come to shoot it, you already know where it is in space.
Yeah,
so
you've got much more peripheral vision.
Yeah, you have.
Out the side. Yeah. I mean, that's going to be completely new for me because I've never ever shot with both eyes. I've always seen the target with both eyes. As the gun comes in, left eye goes, and that's always.
That's okay on a single target.
Yeah.
It works really well because it works for everybody. There's no way that fails.
No.
But as soon as you get two targets,
that's when
it becomes almost impossible to get up to speed with the second target.
So we're going to start with some nice,
this is
simple
just the
targets.
simplest thing because I want to see that the gun's pointing where you're looking.
Yep.
And I don't want you to look. No, this is the bit that is going to be difficult for you. I don't want you to look at the gun. I want you to focus on the target.
Yep.
I want you to I don't believe in this stare at the target thing because you can stare at it for too long.
Yep.
So what we're looking for is you bring the gun up in soft focus. If you've got a cartridge in your pocket, this is the easiest way to explain it. These targets are just going to come up in front of you.
Yep.
And so they'll be like this and they'll just come up in front of you. What I want you to do is in soft focus, not in a rush, because I have noticed when you shoot, you probably get a little bit tense.
Yes.
You just relaxed until you get all the way to here. And then I want you to see you go into hard focus on the piece of the clay that you're going to shoot. So if you've got a target that you're just shooting straight at it, your hard focus is on the center of the target or the top edge if it's still climbing.
Yep.
If it's going this way, you're on this side of it. If it's going this way, and exactly that's all it is. If you think about like a clock face,
yep.
When a clay's moving in a direction,
yep.
You've got to pick where you're going to shoot it.
Yeah, what time on the clock face you're going to pull away from it.
If you're really focused on that piece of the target you're going to shoot, you won't see the lead. You can't see the lead because you can't see the barrel if you're focused on the target. This is the bit that people get wrong. They try to bring the gun to it and then they check that the gun's in the right place by looking back at the gun.
Yep.
And the target does this.
Yeah, passes the gun.
And then you miss behind. You very rarely miss in front. And then if there's two ways you can do it. If you ambush it,
yep.
What you do is you bring the gun to a point in space and shoot it.
Yep.
But what you've actually done is run the gun in front of it and shot
yeah.
with a stationary gun almost, which is great, but it doesn't work when it gets out to 60 yards.
No,
or 50 yards or 40 yards. It's great on these.
Yeah.
So I want to see from you is a slow gun mount to the target, as slow as you can, all the time thinking about where the relationship between the barrels of the gun and the target, so that you bring the gun up to it. As soon as you meet your face, bang.
Okay.
It's going to be slightly different for you because I've watched you do this
Yeah, I like to get wrapped into it and tight.
No, and you know, you're going to have to be a bit more relaxed about it. And it's the second target that we're worried about.
Yeah.
It's not the first one. You'll always get the first one that way. The second one's always going to beat you because you're so engaged in the way your body is and everything else.
Yeah.
And your shoulder goes up and all this kind of stuff. We went through it yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can see you and you go, ugh, and then there's no flexibility left in you.
No, I panic. I get
to
tense.
get to another target.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Right, start with some nice ones then.
Yep. So I'm going to show you the target because I'm only interested in what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you hit it or not, I'm really not bothered. What I want you to do is do the thing right. If you get the process right,
Yep.
it's going to work on every single
Yeah,
target.
yeah, work on everything.
Okay. So that's the A bird. Just comes up, bang.
Yeah.
And we're going to shoot it like a clay shooter. We're not going to shoot it like a game shooter because I would shoot that on the way up.
Yep.
And we're going to shoot it just like we're trying to score more. The idea was more points.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So let it come to a position where it's the easiest to shoot, but don't follow it forever and a day.
Yep.
And I don't want you to follow it at all. I just want you to come to it
And kill it.
and I don't want to see the gun locked into your face until you come to the target. Yeah. So relax a bit. Like, see, this is it. Right, I've gone. Just relax a bit. Okay. Okay.
Pull.
Now.
Pull.
Now.
It's a good start.
It is. That's a good job we've got somebody in the background shooting them for you. Right, well, on this next, on the A bird, it's the same bird again, A bird. I want you to see I want you to try, that's difficult, zoom into the very, very top edge of the rim.
Yep.
Because that's the bit I want to see break.
Okay. Pull.
Right, see the difference in the break?
Yeah.
Because now you're shooting it in a position where it's still driving into the pattern.
Yeah.
And before you were shooting it slightly low.
Yeah. Yeah. Just shooting underneath.
You
that
were.
was into the centre of it.
So the difference in the break is massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and then hopefully you're getting the idea now of not looking at the gun.
Yeah. Just look at the target.
Look at that edge where you want to break it.
Yeah.
Go with the B bird. I'm not going to show you this one, I'm just going to shoot it.
Pull.
Relax.
Pull.
So I was looking at the gun, make sure it's still got an end on it, and wondering what was going on with it, but not to worry. What were we doing? What did we do different?
I think I shot too much under it
Where did we say we were going to shoot it?
as it stops, pretty much.
And which edge of it will we shoot as it's coming to a halt?
Well, that would have been like right edge of it because it's just
and
drifting.
the top edge.
Yeah.
Okay. So, come to
Do it
it
again.
nice and slowly.
Pull.
Now. So now you'll wait until it's dropping. So
Pull.
shoot it the same way. Okay, shoot it the same way you shot the other one.
Okay.
So as it's just finishing climbing, you're trying to get it too close to you.
Yeah. Tick on the score sheet.
Well, it's not, is it? Because you missed it.
No.
So shoot it where it's the best place to shoot it. Don't worry. That target is never going to outrun these.
No.
So whether it's 10 yards away, 20, 30, 40, 50, it's still not going to outrun this.
Yeah.
You've got to shoot it at its optimum point of shooting it. And dropping's not always the best.
Pull.
Come to it. Now. Don't shoot. Go on.
Pull.
What are you doing?
I think I'm over the top of it.
You are. What are you looking at?
Top right edge of it.
No, you're not. You're looking at the gun. I saw you do that then.
I saw the rib then.
Yeah, you did.
I did see
you
the
did
rib.
see that because the gun does this.
Yeah. As soon as you miss a few, it starts you thinking, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
As to what you're doing
you start
wrong.
trying to put the gun in the right place. This time, look at the target without the gun.
Yeah. Okay.
All you should see in the gun is it grey in the bottom edge of your peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Not, oh, I can see the rib.
Yeah.
As soon as you see the rib, gun comes up another 2 foot.
Yeah, that was all I could see on that. I saw rib, and I knew I was high. I saw the shot.
No, you knew you were high because you saw the rib.
Yeah.
But you made it go high by seeing the rib.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've shown that because on the A bird you didn't do it.
No, I didn't.
Go on then.
Let me get some shells. Pull. 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 Pull.
Trust the gun's going to be in the right place.
Pull.
Now.
Pull.
Now.
I looked at the target then.
You did, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You can tell, can't you, though, because how smashed it was.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you A and B together.
Oh, lovely.
These buttons don't always work. I've tried this before. Do not rush. Exactly the same slow.
Pull.
Other way round, I want them.
Oh, you would do.
B back to A.
B back to A.
There's a reason for B back to A, isn't there?
Pull.
When you really pick those targets and where you're going to shoot them,
Yeah.
you can't see the gun.
No, and they vaporise.
And they absolutely vaporise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Double buttoning.
Okay, we'll go from a nice easy position. Just one more box. Should have brought 3 cards. That's what we want. Okay.
Okay. So we're determined that it's a bit too high. So we're going to shoot some driven stuff where it'll come in handy.
Where it's not too high at all now, is
No.
it? So it's just going to be... It's not really too high. You're just not used to it.
No.
It's beneficial the minute you stop looking at the gun.
Yeah.
That where you're struggling is you're checking the gun's in the right place. You can't afford to do that no matter whether the gun's high, low, indifferent.
Yeah, what it is.
You've just got to believe that you're going to shoot the target. That's all we're trying to get you to do. So the A bird, we're not going to bother shooting the A bird, which is coming from behind us, or the number 1 bird, because it's not what we're after. B bird should be some out of them trees somewhere. Number 2 it'll be.
Pull. Pull.
3 bird. It'll be somewhere out the same way.
Pull.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And maybe not. I don't want to waste the clays. 4, I'm going to send one to see where it is. Right. If you're in a competition, they would have not allowed that because you're shooting behind. We're going to go 2, 4
Okay.
on report.
Pull. It works on driven stuff.
Why?
It's already got the lead in.
Are you coming to the front edge of the bird?
Yeah.
Okay, 5. Four, 5 together. So you're going to have to take one of them a bit sooner. Okay?
Pull.
I didn't come. Start again. I don't want to run out of cartridges. Which one are you taking first?
4. Because it's faster.
It is.
Pull.
You said it didn't fit a minute ago.
It does when they're up there.
What's it for? Shooting things up there.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it like this for the game season.
Yeah, no, well, we'll skim a bit off for the,
Yeah.
the clay season.
Okay, now we're going to get into it.
Okay.
Okay, this is up here.
Yep.
They're a bit different.
Yes, they've got some gap on them up there.
And I don't want you to see the gap. I want you to see the point on the clay that you're going to shoot. So this is a smooth, slow swing.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Okay.
A bird, slightly out to the left.
Pull.
B bird.
Pull. Didn't give it enough.
Well recovered. I know you didn't shoot it, but I didn't know it was going there. It would be advantageous. I'll send more. I'll send them so that we know what they are. C, straight driven. First of all, watch the target. Perfect. Now, I'll have the C and the D, one after the other, on report.
Pull.
So you know all that stuff you were telling me yesterday about bending your hips and doing all that, and that dance that you don't do.
Yes.
You don't do that.
No.
Just reach behind you, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I just swung then. Yeah.
It works, doesn't it? Nice and relaxed, Ed.
Pull.
And again. So I didn't watch that time. I was watching the targets to make sure you actually broke them and how you mounted the gun and broke them all. So it was actually perfect.
Very kind of you.
Well, they're centred, aren't they? But we did have a bit of talk yesterday about how you did this little dance and you wanted to stand sideways and do all this. And what happened?
That's straight. I can shoot that.
So what do you want to shoot the other way? So you shot the D bird. The D bird is the same bird, and you just did the right thing a minute ago. I know we missed the target because it was a surprise, but you turned your feet and shot it like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
And then the A bird, you turned your feet and shot it like you're supposed to. I didn't see one bit of this. You know, like the little wobbly Hawaiian dancer you stick on your windshield.
Your windshield, yeah.
I didn't see any of that going on.
No.
Do you think it could have been the guns you've been shooting with don't fit the same?
Yeah.
So now the gun's mounted in your shoulder and it's comfortable.
I can pull a straight line now. I
can.
don't feel like I have to
Do anything silly with it.
If it was slightly further out, that way, I would shoot it there.
Yeah, and that'd be right. It's a crosser. Not that one. That's the wrong buttons. Hang on. No, not that one.
Like that, I'd shoot that as a crosser.
And so would I.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to run over there to shoot it.
No.
Come on, we'll shoot that one. See what your hips do. Oh, I want to see if you do the dance.
What, when I hit it?
Yeah. No, during hitting it. I want to see what your body does.
Pull.
Relaxed. It's funny, your body just didn't do anything at all, Ed. I think you've been overcomplicating the shooting process.
Probably.
You're moving from your hips absolutely perfectly.
Yeah.
You're twisting your body from your hips. You're keeping your feet planted on the ground. These are the things that you need to see.
Yeah.
You don't want to see any of...
No, I do like to...
Yeah, no, that goes for everybody. Anybody that you see that's got 1 foot in here is not...
Yeah, you should be able to put a clay under the back of your foot and not break it. Yeah.
That's ballet.
You look better doing that than I do.
Well, I've practiced that a lot. No, it's not a done thing, is it?
No.
Because you've not got the stability because you're driving this gun from your hips.
Yeah.
So we should have on this tower over here. Oh, gee. Oh, I'm on the wrong box. Hang on.
Oh, again.
We're going to swap boxes.
Is it that one?
No.
It is.
Oh, it is that one.
It is that one.
Oh, go on then.
At least one of us knows what we're doing.
There's too many buttons. I've got another set of buttons
You've
there I can
another,
get as well.
Another set.
Okay. G and H. Maybe. No, it's not an H. Oh, it must be next door's one.
Yeah.
That one. G.
Pull. Pull.
Right, what are we doing wrong?
I know. I think I'm over the top of it.
Yeah. And
Still behind it.
you're locking onto it way too soon.
Yeah.
You've got it, and you're keeping it. Like I was talking about that thing that Simon Ward told me.
Yeah.
You've only got 2 seconds. That's 1, 2.
And it needs to be dead.
And it needs to be dead.
Pull.
As it puts its feet down, Ed. No.
Yeah. Pull.
Now. So, you lost the line of it.
Pull.
You're worrying about too much where the gun is, instead of worrying about where the clay is.
Yeah.
You've reverted to looking at the gun.
I think at that distance, I'm checking myself.
But we don't need to because we know it works. We know
Yeah,
it
works on them.
works. Don't check. Come to it, touch it, accelerate off the front. And then we're going to move closer.
Pull. Pull.
In the time that you took to shoot it,
Yeah.
it dropped about 1.5 feet. After you came to it
And touched it.
and touched it and carried on doing this, the clay did this.
Yeah.
The first time you committed and went, oh, I'm going to kill it.
Yeah.
And you could see it. The second time you just went, I wonder where it is. Oh, it's there, look.
I was thinking about repeating what I'd just done.
I know you can't.
I was looking for the gap that I saw the first time.
And you saw the gap after you pulled the trigger.
Yeah, yeah. And I
And
looked
this
for
time
it
you
as
looked
I
for the
pulled the
gap
trigger.
before you pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No.
That's the whole process of shotgun shooting, isn't it? You can't see the gap before you pull the trigger.
No.
You can if it's 5 yards in front of you.
Yes.
And even then, it's difficult. How many times have you tried to shoot something that's stationary on the ground 20 yards in front of you?
It never works.
Or a pigeon on a branch?
Yeah, yeah.
Never hit them, do you?
No.
No, there you go. Just so that you've got a better idea, we're going to walk 10 yards that way,
Yep.
shoot the same target, and then walk back. Just so you can focus on the target.
Yeah.
Okay, give it a go. Don't shoot it unless you can clearly see the line of it. So just don't pull the trigger at all if it doesn't work.
Pull. Pull.
No, I'll clear the trap a couple of times. Hang on. No. Right. Which edge of that clay are we going to shoot?
Front edge.
Which part of the front edge?
The pointy bit at the front.
The black bit. Have a look at it. Watch it again without shooting it. Watch it.
Pull.
Drop in, drop in, drop in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So almost looking at the underside.
You're trying to see the underside of that clay.
Okay.
As soon as you see the underbelly of it,
Pull. Pull.
yeah.
And then I shot the bottom out of
and
that
then
one.
you did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So the gun's not too high, is it?
No. I
The
am.
operator is trying to put the gun in the wrong place every single
Now I
time.
know roughly where it's shooting.
Yeah, hang on. You see the gap after you've pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
But the gun just comes up all it does is come into the picture.
Yeah, it comes into the bottom of the target.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So again, one more time, but I want to see you break it properly. As long as you've got enough shells left, we're going to do it.
Pull.
Perfect.
Pull. Went too far then.
Yeah, and you dropped underneath it,
Yeah.
and everything went to terrible.
Yeah. I'm so excited by the first break.
I know, but all you're seeing when you saw the underbelly of it
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'm going to shoot that bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And this bit about the hard focus, soft focus, it's really difficult to learn.
Yeah.
But once you start seeing, oh, now I'm going to shoot it. So all the time you come to it, don't mean anything. All you're doing is getting the line.
Yeah, yeah. And again, I'm still learning shooting that with both eyes open.
Yeah, I know this is a big change for you. Different gun, 2 eyes open, and I'm trying to get you to do something that you've never done before. It's not the easiest way to do it.
No.
And you've got 2 shells left.
Last 2 parkours.
Yeah. What are we going to shoot? You choose.
I would like to shoot that crosser again.
Okay.
Pull.
Much bigger gap.
Pull.
You didn't commit?
No. Looking for the gap now that we've moved.
Yeah, I can see you not committing to it.
Yeah.
As you come to it, you're not going, oh, I'm having it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Too
just
slow off the target.
Yeah. Yeah, you're slowing down. It's just checking. Like, and that's where it fails.
Yeah.
Whereas you had the right gun speed, everything, until you get to it, and then you start, oh, I'll just have another look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than that, so with the parkours cartridges, a little bit faster than the other ones.
Yeah.
A bit more punchy. Good, bad. How's your hand?
Fine.
No bruises, no bit of grey, which is good because it's grey paint.
Yeah. At least it's not pink.
And I'm not seeing any like I was a bit worried about this.
Yeah.
You know, the big ridge in the middle because of it, but your hand has got that big ridge in the middle.
Yeah.
So.
But it just like as soon as I can like slide my hand into it and then it stops.
Yeah.
And it doesn't move.
That's perfect.
Yeah. And that grip as well. I mean, again, you know, it's a bit out there for what I'd normally have.
Oh yeah, but now you. So one of the main questions with people is, that's a clay gun.
Yeah.
Can't use that on game.
But I've shot those better
yes.
than I've shot the sporting stuff.
Yeah. So you know that you can use that grip on game.
Yeah.
Everything else. So we've so big changes to the other gun. The other gun is made so that anyone can shoot with it.
Yeah.
There's a lot less twist in the stock on the other gun. The length is the same.
Yep.
And the comb height at the moment, this one's a touch too high.
Yep.
For everything.
Yes. Yeah.
If you were, and this is what I touched on it yesterday. If I was building you a gun and you said I'm going to build a game gun.
Yeah. Build it.
I'll build it like that.
Yeah.
And if you want to use it for sporting clays, I'll build you a different gun.
Yeah.
Same grip, but the fit would be different, so that you can optimize those different scenarios. And if you want a walked up gun, it'd be not that grip.
No.
It'd be the open radius grip, so you can move. You know, you're going to carry
Your
it, and then you're going to shoot with it. You carry it and shoot with it.
Up and down.
Very different thing. We're done.
You're done. Brilliant.
So, let's call it a day.
What we're going to do from here.
Good.
Thank you.
That was good. I like it.
Me too.
Thank God you hit something.
I know.
That's all right. That's all.
Spending the last 2 days with Jim has been absolutely awesome. Getting to see that stock transform from that great big lump of wood into what we've had today over a matter of hours is absolutely incredible. I mean, I genuinely cannot put across to you how interesting and insightful the experience has been for me. Watching Jim just get that stock onto a gun, have a look at me and be like, right, okay, we're going to chop this off, we're going to grind this off, we're going to work this down. And then to build the grip out of fiberglass and resin, I have never ever seen that before. And I don't actually know anybody else that does that. I mean, I'm probably going to be wrong. Some of you will tell me that you've seen that before. I personally haven't. And the amazing thing with that was that once we'd got the cast and the toe and the pitch and everything right, we then worked on that grip. And the grip was almost more important than everything else that we had done that day. Even though the stock is a little bit too high for me, and as Jim has pointed out, that I'm a lot more relaxed today with the gun because, as I said at the start of the video, the gun that I've had on loan, after losing this weight, it's really knocked me in the face and really knocked me in the shoulder, and I have had none of that today. But obviously I've been aware of it, so in the workshop we're just mounting that gun a little bit harder. So Jim's going to take the stock away, he's going to take a bit off the front of the comb for me, just bring it down a little bit, and then that will be scanned, obviously shoved into the machine, and then the final items will be put onto my pair of guns that I'm going to be shooting for this season. One of the things that I really love about working with the guys at Longthorne is how they've taken a modern look at everything that we do. Jim's obviously looked at what the gun industry does and thought, do you know what, I can do that a little bit differently. You know, the one-piece barrels, it was done many, many years ago, and it was said that the one-piece barrel was always going to perform better than the traditional manufacturing. And I can vouch for the fact that the way that that gun delivers its recoil is so incredibly linear. There's no movement between any of the components there because everything is just one solid piece. And it's again the same with the stock making. You know, making a stock up out of resin and just taking a bit off, you know, put a bit back on, you know, take a bit more off and just working it in really slowly. It's just such a, you know, it is really a modern take on that old school way of doing things. And the old school, I'm not saying is always, you know, is wrong, but throughout life, all manufacturers, be it, you know, cars, kitchens, you know, bathrooms, anything like that, the manufacturing over the years has changed and improved because of modern technology. And that's exactly what the guys are doing here at Longthorne. And it's just incredible to get a chance to see it firsthand and to be able to show you guys at home. So thank you for watching this week, guys. Be back to you next week with another video.